the Boxabl rumor.
I do actually have a Boxabl, yeah.
You do?
Some prototype Boxabl that's down in South Texas.
Yeah.
What if owning a home was as easy as setting it up in a day?
15 minutes, a quarter of an hour to build a complete home.
Elon Musk's $10,000 house is turning that idea into reality. It's small, smart, affordable, and built to change how we think about housing. With its foldable design and energy-efficient features, it could make homeownership possible for millions who never thought they could afford it. But how does this tiny house work? And could it really change the housing market forever? Join us as we look into Elon Musk's $10,000 hoist that's finally hitting the market. The vision behind the Elon Musk $10,000 house. What if you could carry your home with you wherever you go? Well, Elon Musk has done it again. There's a lot of buzz online about Elon Musk's plan to create $10,000 homes. If it works, it could change the way we think about affordable housing in the US. With housing prices going up and wages staying the same, many people are struggling to afford a place to live. Musk's idea could make homeownership possible for more people, especially those who might not have thought it was ever in reach. These homes could change the housing market for the better. How did Musk come up with this? Who's it for? Stick around, the best part's coming up. Elon Musk is known for shaking up industries. From Tesla's electric cars to SpaceX's rockets, he's always been about finding new ways to do things. Now he's applying that same thinking to housing, partnering with Boxabl, a company that makes affordable, modular homes.
Boxabl is. Of course, a lot of people know us as tiny house company, casita company, but that's not the main vision for the company.
The Boxabl Casita is the heart of Musk's housing plan. It's a small, easy-to-build home that's strong, energy-efficient, and built to last. In the US, cities are overcrowded, homelessness is rising, and building traditional houses is expensive and bad for the environment. Musk wants to disrupt the housing market the way Tesla changed cars, by focusing on innovation, sustainability, and making things affordable. The $10,000 house, or Boxabl Casita, is a modular home that can be set up in just a few hours. It's designed to be affordable, energy efficient, and easy for anyone to own, whether you're in a city, out in the country, or even someday on Mars. What's exciting about this project is the cutting-edge technology behind it. This isn't just another tiny home. It's a smart, modern solution to the housing problem. Let's take a look at the features that make this house so special. First, it's modular. The $10,000 house is built in a factory, then shipped to the site and put together there. This speeds up construction, cuts costs, and is better for the environment compared to traditional building. Plus, it's easy to customize by adding more modules if you need extra space. Second, the house has a foldable design. It arrives in a compact form and unfolds into a full home in just hours. This makes transportation simpler and cheaper, so the house can be delivered almost anywhere, even to remote places. Third, it's energy efficient. The house is designed to save energy with good insulation, energy-efficient windows, and plenty of natural light. It's also built to work with solar panels, so homeowners can generate their own power and even go off the grid. Fourth, it's a smart home. The house can have all the latest tech, like a Tesla Powerwall for storing energy, smart thermostats, lighting, and security. This makes it easier for homeowners to manage their energy use and live more efficiently. Finally, it's durable and safe. Even though it's small and affordable, the house is built to last. It can handle tough weather like heavy rain, snow, or even hurricanes. The materials and design meet high safety standards, so you can feel secure in your home. Bringing the $10,000 house to market has been a journey full of challenges, creativity, and determination. While the idea of affordable modular housing isn't new, what makes this project stand out is its scale and ambition. Elon Musk's involvement has brought a lot of attention and resources, speeding up the development and production of these homes. Musk himself has even been living in a prototype of the $10,000 house, which he set up near SpaceX's facilities in Texas. This shows his dedication to the project and gives a strong endorsement of the home's potential. Of course, getting the house to market hasn't been easy. There have been challenges with securing funding, scaling up production, and dealing with regulations. But thanks to Musk's support and Boxabl's relentless push for efficiency, affordable and sustainable housing is getting closer to reality. Impacts of the $10,000 on the housing market. The arrival of the $10,000 house could change the housing market in a big way. For years, the high cost of owning a home has been a huge barrier, leading to problems like homelessness, housing insecurity, and economic inequality. This affordable, high-quality home could shake things up in several important ways. It could make home ownership possible for many more people. With home prices so high, owning a home has felt out of reach for a lot of people. The $10,000 house offers a much cheaper and sustainable way to own a home. It could also help reduce housing inequality. Low-income families who have long struggled to find safe, affordable housing could benefit the most from these homes. The $10,000 house could offer a solution that works in both urban and rural areas, cutting down the financial barriers and improving lives for millions. Furthermore, it challenges the traditional real estate market. Most homes are still built the old way, which is expensive. The $10,000 house offers a faster, cheaper, and modular alternative that could shake up how homes are built and sold. This might drive prices down and spark more innovation in the industry. Lastly, it could help the environment. Traditional construction harms the planet through deforestation, energy use, and carbon emissions. The $10,000 house focuses on energy efficiency and sustainability, cutting down waste and reducing the environmental impact of building homes. Lastly, it could lead to even more innovations in housing. This is just the start, and as production methods improve, we could see even more affordable, sustainable housing solutions. The $10,000 house sets the stage for a future where quality housing is available to everyone. But has it been all smooth sailing? Or are there challenges ahead? Stay tuned, because things are about to get even more interesting. Like any big new idea, there are challenges to face and doubts to address with the $10,000 house. There are zoning and regulatory issues, and the biggest obstacle here is the maze of zoning laws and building codes that vary from place to place. Even though the modular design is flexible, getting approval from local authorities can be slow and tough. Boxabl and Musk will need to work with local officials to make sure these homes can be legally placed in many areas. Public perception could also be a hurdle. Despite the benefits, some people might be hesitant about living in a modular home, seeing it as temporary or lower quality. To change this view, Boxabl and Musk will have to show that these homes offer just as much comfort, durability, and appeal as traditional houses. Scaling production will be another challenge. To meet the demand for the $10,000 house, Boxabl will need to ramp up production in a big way. With thousands of units to make, transport, and assemble, managing production without sacrificing quality will be crucial for success. Market competition could also play a role. As the $10,000 house gains popularity, other companies may jump in with their own versions of affordable modular homes. While competition can spark innovation and lower prices, it means Boxabl and Musk will need to keep improving to stay ahead. So what does the future look like for this house? The $10,000 house is more than just a product. It shows what's possible when technology, innovation, and a bold vision come together. As the first homes roll out, everyone will be watching how this ambitious project plays out. The future for these innovative homes is exciting, with possibilities extending beyond affordability to disaster relief, refugee housing, and even living quarters for astronauts on Mars. Their flexible design could redefine housing, inspiring new ideas in the industry, and encouraging others to create sustainable, accessible solutions. Interest is already massive, with thousands eager to own one of these homes. To get started, keep an eye on Boxabl's website and social media for updates on availability and pricing. Be ready for a potential pre-order system, which may require a deposit or joining a waitlist. Also, check local zoning laws and building codes to ensure the home can be placed on your property, as regulations vary by location. Fourth, get your site ready. Once you've secured your house, you'll need to prepare your property. This could mean getting permits, putting in a foundation, and making sure essential services like water, electricity, and sewage are set up. Fifth, assembly and customization. After the house is delivered, it will be set up on your property, usually in just a few hours. You can then personalize your new home with things like extra modules, solar panels, and other features to make it truly yours. The arrival of the $10,000 house is more than just a breakthrough in the housing market. It's likely to bring big changes to society as a whole, from addressing the housing crisis to influencing how we plan cities and build communities. This innovative home could change the way we live, and how we interact with the world around us. Let's look at some of the larger societal impacts that could unfold. The broader societal impacts of this Boxabl home. Around the world, millions of people are either living in poor housing conditions or don't have stable shelter at all. The $10,000 house could help solve this problem by offering an affordable and high-quality option compared to traditional housing. By making homeownership more accessible, it could help ease some of the biggest housing shortages we face. In developing countries, where affordable housing is often hard to find, this house could make a big impact. Governments and charities could use these homes to give low-income families a stable place to live, improve living conditions in struggling areas, and even support disaster relief efforts. This could not only improve people's lives, but also create jobs and help boost local economies. As cities grow and populations increase, urban planning is becoming more important. The $10,000 house could help change how we think about urban planning by offering a flexible, modular housing option that works in different areas and meets different needs. In crowded cities where space is tight and housing is expensive, this house could be a great way to provide affordable homes. Its compact size and quick setup make it perfect for infill development, building on unused land in already built-up areas. This could help solve the shortage of affordable homes in cities and stop the spread of suburban sprawl. For rural or hard-to-reach areas where traditional building is difficult or too costly, the $10,000 house is an efficient alternative. It can be quickly transported and set up, making it ideal for places that don't have strong infrastructure. Plus, its energy-efficient features and ability to work with renewable energy sources are perfect for communities that don't have access to a reliable power grid. Sustainability is a big focus in the design of the house, and its benefits go beyond just individual homeowners. It could also change how we think about building in general. By focusing on energy efficiency, using durable and recyclable materials, and offering renewable energy options, this house sets a new bar for eco-friendly construction. Traditional building often harms the environment through resource extraction, waste, and high energy use. But with this house, these problems are reduced by using prefabrication and efficient building methods. Features like advanced insulation and solar panel readiness also help cut down on its environmental footprint. If this house succeeds, it could encourage other industries to follow suit, adopting more sustainable practices. From materials to technology, the success of this project might inspire more eco-friendly innovations across different fields. Community resilience, the ability to bounce back from challenges, is essential in today's fast-changing world. The house can play a big role in helping communities become more resilient. In areas hit by natural disasters, these homes can provide an affordable and fast solution for both short-term and long-term housing needs. Thanks to their foldable modular design.
And this right here is our Boxabl designer closet that we sell as.
These houses can be quickly set up, offering immediate shelter for those who've lost their homes. Their durability and energy-efficient features also make them a great choice for rebuilding, allowing communities to recover in a more sustainable and faster way. For communities dealing with economic hardship or housing issues, this house offers an affordable option that can help strengthen stability. It provides a high-quality, dependable housing solution for people who need it the most. This can help vulnerable populations get back on their feet and make a positive impact on the community as a whole. The introduction of the house could also inspire changes in housing policies. As governments and lawmakers see the benefits of affordable modular homes, they may create more policies that support this kind of housing, making it easier for similar projects to happen. If this house is successful, it might encourage a shift in how modular housing is accepted by regulatory systems. Governments might pass laws that make it simpler to build modular homes, speed up the approval process, and offer rewards for using eco-friendly building practices. As modular and pre-made homes become more common, building codes might need to be updated to fit these new methods. This could include adjusting safety and quality standards to make sure modular homes meet necessary regulations while promoting innovation and keeping costs down. Real-world applications and the future of affordable housing. As this house starts making its way into the market, real-world examples and success stories will help show how it's impacting communities. Let's look at a few situations where these homes could make a real difference. In cities facing major affordability issues, the house could play a big role in large-scale affordable housing projects. Urban planners and housing authorities might team up with Boxabl to create housing complexes that meet the needs of low-income families. These developments could include a mix of single-family homes, multi-family units, and communal spaces, all built with the design. Imagine a city struggling with a housing crisis where local government officials partner with Boxabl to launch a new affordable housing project. Using these houses, the city can quickly roll out hundreds of homes in areas that need them most, offering affordable options for thousands of people. This project would not only address the immediate need for housing, but also boost the local economy by creating jobs and attracting new investments into the area. This house could also be a game changer when it comes to disaster relief. After natural disasters like hurricanes, earthquakes, or wildfires, these homes could be swiftly deployed to provide temporary or permanent housing for people who have lost their homes. Picture a region hit hard by a hurricane where much of the housing is destroyed. In response, local governments and aid organizations could work with Boxabl to quickly set up these houses for people in need. The homes could be assembled rapidly, giving displaced families a safe and comfortable place to stay while the area works on rebuilding. The design of these houses also makes them easy to move or adjust as the recovery process progresses. For rural and remote areas that struggle with housing affordability and infrastructure, the house could provide an affordable and practical solution. Since these homes are easy to transport and assemble quickly, they're ideal for areas that may not have many construction resources or services readily available. The flexibility of these homes allows them to be deployed in a wide variety of settings, offering a quick and efficient housing option for communities that need it most. Another case study would be, following a devastating hurricane, a region's housing infrastructure is severely damaged. In response, humanitarian organizations and government agencies collaborate with Boxabl to deploy their houses to affected areas. These homes are quickly assembled to provide safe and comfortable shelter for those affected by the disaster. The modular design allows for easy relocation and reconfiguration as rebuilding efforts progress. For rural and remote communities that face challenges related to housing affordability and infrastructure, the house offers a practical and efficient solution. The ability to transport and assemble these homes quickly makes them suitable for areas with limited access to construction resources and services. In areas where cities are rapidly growing, affordable housing is becoming a real challenge. This low-cost, scalable housing model could offer a solution to meet the rising demand. It's an affordable way to help manage the fast pace of urban development, offering an efficient housing option as cities expand. Looking ahead, there's a lot of exciting potential for this approach. As production increases and technology advances, we might see even more improvements in these homes, bigger designs, more customization options, and better energy efficiency. This model could also change the way housing is developed and regulated, with more support from governments and developers for affordable, sustainable housing projects. This housing innovation is just one example of how technology is changing the way we think about home building. As the construction industry keeps evolving, we'll likely see more breakthroughs in building materials, techniques, and smart home technology. These innovations will help create even more affordable and eco-friendly housing solutions. With its success in different markets, we could see this model expand to new regions and serve a variety of needs. Whether in crowded cities or remote areas, its flexible design makes it a great option for a variety of environments. As more people experience its benefits, it's likely that the impact of this housing model will continue to grow, offering solutions to global housing problems. This housing model represents a bold step forward in how we approach homeownership. By combining affordability, sustainability, and innovation, it has the potential to tackle some of the toughest challenges in housing today. As more homes are built and people start to see how well it works in real-life situations, the world will be watching closely to see how this new approach shapes the future of housing. Elon Musk's collaboration with Boxabl. Elon Musk, the CEO of SpaceX and Tesla, has a net worth of $427 billion thanks to his work in electric cars and space travel. But even with all that money, he's chosen to live in a tiny house after selling his 7 California mansions. In 2020, Musk made the decision to sell nearly everything, including his homes, and live without owning a house. Tapu, his 7 properties sold for over $100 million, with 6 of them in Los Angeles. One of the first homes he sold was a huge 16,000 square foot mansion with 6 bedrooms and 11 bathrooms. It had fancy features like a library, wine cellar, tennis court, pool, and home theater, and sold for $29 million. He also sold a smaller house that once belonged to actor Gene Wilder. This home was 2,800 square feet with 5 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms, and Musk sold it for $7 million, asking that it not be torn down. Which other homes did Elon sell? What informed this decision? You're at the edge of your seat, and it's about to get even better. 4 other homes in Bel Air went for $62.5 million, while his final mansion, a 16,000 square foot place in Hillsborough, sold for $47 million in 2021. Now, Musk's home is a small 20 times 20 foot foldable house near SpaceX headquarters in Boca Chica, Texas. The $50,000 house made by Boxabl is like a studio apartment with a living room, kitchen, bedroom, and bathroom. While it's not officially confirmed, it's been hinted that Musk lives in this simple, minimalistic home. His biographer even posted pictures showing how clean and simple the house looks. Prefab homes, like the one Musk lives in, are made in a factory and then shipped to the owner's property. These homes are usually less than 400 square feet and are designed to be functional and cost-effective. They become very popular, with a waitlist of over 100,000. Musk may have chosen one because of its eco-friendly design. Boxabl's Casita model is energy efficient and made to be sustainable. These homes are quick to assemble and built to last, with different options for floor plans to make them customizable. Musk's tiny home combines style and practicality with strong, weather-resistant walls and glass floor-to-ceiling doors that bring in natural light. Inside, the 400 square foot space uses smart storage and an open layout to feel cozy and functional. The bedroom features a foldable Murphy bed for 2, and built-in storage divides it from the living area. The kitchen is fully equipped with 2 sinks, an oven, a dishwasher, a microwave, and a refrigerator, plus a small dining table with bar stools. The living room has a pull-out sofa for guests and a mounted TV, while the compact bathroom includes a modern toilet, shower, and sink. Built by Boxabl, these homes are factory-made for efficiency, folding down for transport and unfolding in hours to be move-in ready. The homes are customizable, can be stacked or expanded, and are made with durable materials for various climates. Boxabl's innovative, affordable design has gained attention from Musk and many others, reflecting the growing interest in sustainable, factory-built housing solutions. About Boxabl and their market impact. As mentioned before, Boxabl now has a wait list with 120,000 people, and over 5,000 customers have already put down a deposit. Many of these customers, including large companies, are interested in multiple units, showing just how huge the demand is for this product. But Boxabl believes these customers are interested in at least 1 million homes. The company doesn't think all this attention comes from rumors about Musk. Thanks to influencer and social media marketing, Boxabl already had 40,000 people on the waitlist before Musk's involvement in 2021. However, the number jumped to 47,000 after rumors about SpaceX spread. That's over $1 billion in reservations, according to Boxabl. They explained that their core audience was already aware of the product, and Musk's involvement just drew in more people, even those who hadn't been thinking about housing. The company has already built around 200 tiny homes. In 2021, Boxabl moved to a 170,000 square foot factory, hoping to build 1 home every 90 minutes, aiming for 3,600 units a year by the end of 2022. To put that in perspective, building a typical single-family home can take around 7 months. Boxabl has now opened a second factory as well. Additionally, Boxabl has secured a $10 million contract with the government for military housing, completing the 156 units ordered by the Department of Defense. Elon Musk, with his immense wealth, could easily live in luxury homes or several mansions around the world. So why did he choose to live in a $50,000 tiny home? Hold on, because this is where things get amazing. Elon Musk's choice reflects his commitment to sustainability and reducing his environmental impact. Larger homes require more resources, both for construction and energy use. By choosing a tiny home, Musk is showing that it's possible to live comfortably while minimizing one's ecological footprint. Moreover, his decision ties into his minimalist philosophy. He prefers to focus on what matters most, like his work with SpaceX and Tesla, rather than getting caught up in owning too many material things. A tiny home lets him live simply and efficiently, without the distractions that come with a larger home. To make things more interesting, this tiny home is located near SpaceX's headquarters in Boca Chica, Texas. Living close to work allows him to focus more on his ambitious projects. The tiny home also gives him more flexibility, as it's easy to relocate if needed for work or other reasons. The Boxabl casita that Elon Musk is living in is more than just a small house. It's part of a bigger push to change how affordable housing works. Boxabl, the company behind the casita, was created to offer high-quality, affordable homes to people worldwide. Their new way of building homes could completely shake up the housing market, making home ownership possible for many more people. At just $50,000, the casita is much cheaper than most homes, making it a great option for first-time buyers, retirees, or anyone wanting to downsize. The affordable price comes from using advanced manufacturing methods, which help Boxabl build homes quickly and efficiently. Another big benefit of the casita is its durability. It's built to handle extreme weather like hurricanes, earthquakes, and heavy snow, which makes it a great choice for people in areas that are prone to natural disasters. The casita's modular design means homeowners can easily add more units or adjust the layout to fit their needs. It's also energy efficient, helping reduce utility costs and making it more environmentally friendly. The use of strong, low-maintenance materials means the home will last a long time with fewer repairs needed. Elon Musk's decision to live in one of these tiny homes could have a big impact on the tiny home movement and the overall housing market. Musk is known for setting trends, and his choice to live in a $50,000 tiny home highlights the benefits of living simply and sustainably. His choice could increase interest in tiny homes and other prefabricated housing options. As more people realize how practical tiny living can be, the housing market may shift toward more affordable, eco-friendly, and efficient homes. This could inspire other companies to think outside the box when it comes to home construction. The tiny home trend also ties into growing interest in financial freedom, minimalism, and sustainability. But there are challenges ahead, like zoning and building rules that vary by location. In some places, tiny homes may face limits on where they can be placed or how they can be used. As more people see the benefits of tiny living, there might be more pressure on lawmakers to change these rules to make tiny homes easier to use. With more people working remotely and embracing the digital nomad lifestyle, tiny homes could become even more popular. In the end, Musk's decision to live in a tiny home shows a shift toward more sustainable and thoughtful living. It proves that it's possible to live comfortably while having a smaller impact on the environment, offering hope for a future where housing is more affordable and eco-friendly. Would you live in this house if you had the chance? What do you think can be improved on in this foldable house? Let us know in the comment section below. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Also, click the next video shown on your screen. You will enjoy it.